Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Speak and Listen English. I'm Emma.
Hey, Emma.
Wonderful to be here with you again. A warm welcome to all our incredible listeners. We're thrilled to launch our brand new series called Everyday English Moments, authentic chats for everyday experiences.
You've got it, Emma. Throughout this series, we'll dive into relatable daily themes and demonstrate how native speakers naturally discuss them. Our goal is to make your English learning journey genuinely applicable to real-world situations.
Absolutely. If this is your first time with us, don't forget to subscribe and tap the bell icon so you never miss a new episode. And if you find our content helpful, please give us a thumbs up. It truly supports our mission to help more language learners like you. Oh, and share this episode with fellow English learners in your circle. Learning together makes the journey more enjoyable.
Couldn't agree more. All right, Emma, what's our featured topic for this very first Everyday English Moments episode?
Well, Jack, since many of our listeners are just beginning their day, I thought we'd explore something universal, our morning rituals. How do you actually begin each day?
What a relatable subject, Emma. Honestly, everyone follows some kind of morning pattern, even if they don't call it a routine. It's truly one of life's daily constants. So tell us, what does your typical morning unfold like?
Sure thing. My phone alarm typically buzzes around 6:45 a.m. I'll admit I'm not naturally an early riser, so my immediate reaction is usually tapping snooze, sometimes 2 or 3 times.
I'm pretty sure most of our listeners are nodding along right now, Emma.
Those extra minutes feel essential. Once I finally swing my legs out of bed, I immediately drink a full glass of room temperature water with a slice of lemon. I've found it gently wakes up my system better than anything else.
That's such a refreshing habit. I've heard about that practice. Maybe I should give it a proper try sometime.
You really should. Next, I head straight to the bathroom for my skincare routine and to brush my teeth. Pretty standard stuff, I suppose. How about you? What's your next move?
I actually prefer starting with light movement. I do about 5 minutes of simple yoga stretches right beside my bed before anything else. It helps me feel present before the day pulls me in different directions.
That sounds so mindful and intentional. I usually jump straight into brewing my coffee. I'm completely dependent on that first cup to feel human.
Totally get it. After my stretches, I'll put on comfortable clothes, nothing fancy since I often work from home. I actually choose my outfit while I'm still in pajamas to avoid decision fatigue later.
That's clever. I'm usually scrambling through my closet while half awake. Smart planning.
It saves me precious minutes. Depending on my schedule, I might spend 20 minutes journaling or head directly to the kitchen to prepare breakfast. Speaking of which, what fuels your mornings?
I rotate between Greek yogurt with berries and granola or scrambled eggs with whole grain toast. I try to include protein so I stay energized until lunchtime.
That sounds both tasty and balanced. My breakfast tends to be quicker, often overnight oats I prepared the evening before, or sometimes just a banana with almond butter when I'm in a hurry. I don't always have a big appetite first thing. After eating, what occupies your next morning moments, Jack?
I typically review my calendar and prioritize 3 key tasks for the day. I find that identifying just 3 important things prevents me from feeling overwhelmed by a long to-do list.
That's such a practical approach to productivity. I should adopt that mindset more often.
For me, after breakfast, I usually enjoy 15 minutes of quiet. No screens, just sipping my coffee while looking out the window or listening to soft music before diving into work.
So that's your home-based rhythm. How does it shift when you need to leave the house for appointments or meetings?
The biggest adjustment is definitely timing. I set my alarm 30 minutes earlier to account for travel. I also pack my bag completely the previous evening. Laptop, notebook, water bottle, everything. That eliminates panic.
Preparation really is the secret to calm mornings. Now let's consider our student listeners. How might their mornings differ?
Great point, Jack. Younger students often follow routines created by parents, waking at a set time, getting help with uniforms, packing lunches, and rushing to catch the school bus. There's usually less personal choice involved.
Exactly. Parents are essentially the morning managers, making breakfast, checking homework is packed, tying shoelaces. For college students, though, mornings can be more self-directed. They might sleep until the last possible minute before class or intentionally wake up early to study in the quiet hours.
True, and many grab portable breakfasts like smoothies or breakfast wraps between lectures. Campus coffee shops get incredibly busy between 8 and 9 a.m.
Now let's picture office workers or those with early shifts. Their mornings often involve more preparation, selecting professional outfits the night before, preparing lunch containers, and calculating commute time carefully.
Definitely. Someone working construction might eat a hearty breakfast, like eggs and potatoes for sustained energy, while a graphic designer might enjoy a leisurely avocado toast while checking design inspiration online before heading to a co-working space.
And the commute itself becomes part of the routine. Listening to language learning apps, catching up on industry podcasts, or simply enjoying music to transition mindfully into work mode.
Such a valuable use of otherwise lost time. Let's practice a real-life scenario. What if someone stops at a bakery for breakfast before work? What English would they actually use?
Perfect example. They might approach the counter and say, "Morning." The staff could respond, "Hi there, what looks good today?" Then the customer might say, "I'll have a flat white, please," or "Can I get an Americano with an extra shot?" Politeness goes a long way with please and thank you.
Absolutely. For food, they might say, "I'd also like that almond croissant," or ask, "Are your breakfast burritos still available?" The server might then ask, "Dine in or takeaway?" meaning, "Will you eat there or take it with you?" The customer would answer, "Takeaway, thanks," or "I'll eat here." They might also request customizations, like, "Could you use soy milk instead?" or "Just a splash of honey in that, please." When paying, they might simply ask, "What's the damage?" or "How much altogether?" After paying with card or cash, they'd likely say, "Keep the change," if tipping, followed by a friendly, "Thanks so much, have a good one."
Exactly. Even brief exchanges like these build real conversational confidence. What other morning activities might people include?
Many people prioritize movement early, perhaps a brisk walk with their dog, a short home workout video, or cycling to work. Physical activity first thing often boosts mood and mental clarity throughout the day.
Others prefer quiet reflection, writing in a gratitude journal, practicing deep breathing exercises, or simply sitting quietly with their thoughts before the world gets noisy.
Beautiful practice. That intentional pause can set a calmer tone for everything that follows.
And some enjoy learning something new each morning, even just 10 minutes reading a nonfiction book or listening to a short educational podcast while eating breakfast.
Exactly. The key is designing a routine that genuinely supports your well-being, not copying someone else's perfect Instagram morning. So, Jack, what essential phrases should our listeners know for discussing morning habits?
Excellent question. Try these. My alarm buzzes at to share your wake time. I hit snooze repeatedly for that relatable struggle. I roll out of bed describes finally getting up. I splash water on my face for a quick refresh. I brew a pot of coffee or steep some tea for your hot drink. I throw on some clothes for getting dressed casually. I whip up breakfast for preparing your meal. I scan my schedule instead of deep email diving. I head out the door when leaving home. I pick up breakfast en route for grabbing food while commuting.
Super practical expressions. And how might listeners ask others about their mornings?
Try questions like, walk me through your typical morning. Are you a morning person or night owl? What's the first thing you do after waking? Do you follow a consistent morning rhythm? These open natural conversations with friends, coworkers, or language partners.
perfect starters. Daily routines reveal so much about how people live. Jack, what element do you consider most valuable in a morning routine?
For me, it's protecting 15 minutes of screen-free time. No emails, no social media, just me, my coffee, and quiet. That buffer helps me respond to the day rather than just reacting to it.
I love that. For me, it's movement. Even just 5 minutes of stretching prevents that stiff, sluggish feeling. And honestly, having my keys and wallet in the same spot every evening saves me daily stress searching for them.
Those small, intentional choices really do add up. Morning routines are deeply personal. What energizes one person might drain another.
So true. And they naturally shift. My weekday rhythm is structured, but weekends, I might sleep until 9 a.m. and enjoy a slow pancake breakfast with no schedule at all.
Same here. Weekend mornings are for rest without guilt. That balance between structure and flexibility keeps routines sustainable long-term.
Wonderful insight. To our listeners, we invite you to reflect on your own mornings. What energizes you? What feels rushed? How would you describe your routine using today's phrases? Practice saying it out loud. It builds speaking confidence.
And if you feel comfortable, share one unique part of your morning ritual in our comments. We genuinely enjoy discovering how people around the world begin their days.
What a lovely way to build our learning community. To close today's episode on morning rhythms, we hope you found fresh ideas and practical language to use immediately. Remember, language lives in daily moments, and mornings happen every single day.
Exactly. We hope this natural conversation gave you authentic phrases to discuss routines confidently. Before we go, please subscribe to Speak and Listen English for more everyday English moments. We've prepared many relatable topics just for you.
If this helped you today, tap like and share with someone who'd appreciate practical English tips. And comment below. We read every single one, especially your morning routine descriptions or questions about today's vocabulary.
Thank you sincerely for spending part of your morning with us.
The pleasure was mine, Jack.
Likewise, Emma. Until next time on Speak and Listen English, keep practicing, keep listening, and keep growing.
Goodbye for now.
Happy learning.